Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Beyond the Gates channel. Hope you're having a wonderful day. Before we begin, don't forget to subscribe and hit like for more daily drama updates and spoilers. Your support truly means a lot and helps our channel grow every day. Now let's jump straight into today's exciting update. After an unexpected week filled with reruns, the quiet anticipation surrounding Fairmont Crest is finally about to explode into a fresh wave of secrets, heartbreak, and life-changing decisions. The familiar streets that once seemed calm are preparing to witness emotions that refuse to stay hidden any longer, as every family finds itself standing at the edge of a new chapter. Long-buried truths are beginning to surface. Relationships will be tested in ways no one expected, and the consequences of silence may prove just as devastating as the truth itself. Every conversation carries unseen weight, every smile conceals private fears, and every decision threatens to change the future forever. As another unforgettable week begins, the lives of those living beyond the gates become even more intertwined, drawing everyone deeper into a story filled with love, sacrifice, betrayal, hope, and uncertainty. One of the week's most heartfelt moments centers around Naomi Hawthorne and Jacob Hawthorne, whose relationship has weathered enough distance that they are desperate to reclaim the precious time they've lost together. Their long-awaited date night begins with warmth, laughter, and the comforting feeling that perhaps life is finally allowing them a chance to reconnect. The chemistry between them feels undeniable, reminding everyone why they have always been considered one of Fairmont Crest's strongest couples. Yet beneath Naomi's gentle smiles and affectionate glances lies a storm she has desperately tried to keep hidden from everyone she loves. Every loving word Jacob speaks only deepens the guilt pressing against her heart, making it nearly impossible for her to enjoy the evening without thinking about the devastating truth she continues to carry alone. What should have been a romantic escape slowly transforms into an emotional crossroads where love and fear collide with heartbreaking intensity. For days, Naomi has kept a painful secret locked away, convincing herself that protecting her family meant carrying the burden by herself. Unknown to Jacob and the rest of her loved ones, her BRCA genetic test has returned positive, a result capable of changing not only her own future but the lives of everyone closest to her. The emotional weight of that diagnosis has quietly followed her through every conversation, every family gathering, and every ordinary moment that suddenly no longer feels ordinary. She has shared this life-altering truth with only one person, Ashley Morgan, trusting the nurse enough to reveal the fears she has hidden from everyone else. But secrets this significant rarely stay buried forever, especially when the people who love you most deserve to know what lies ahead. As the days unfold, Naomi reaches the difficult realization that silence is no longer protecting anyone, it is only isolating her. That realization ultimately pushes Naomi toward one of the hardest conversations of her life. Gathering every ounce of courage she has left, she finally confesses the truth to Jacob and her mother, Danny Dupree. The revelation lands with enormous emotional force, leaving both of them completely shaken as they struggle to process the gravity of what Naomi has been carrying all alone. Shock gives way to heartbreak, and heartbreak quickly transforms into concern as they begin thinking about everything this diagnosis could mean for Naomi's future. The room suddenly feels heavier, filled with unanswered questions and silent fears that no family ever wants to face. Yet even amid the overwhelming emotions, one thing becomes unmistakably clear. The family intends to face whatever comes next together, no matter how uncertain the road ahead may be. The ripple effects of Naomi's confession may not stop there. Hints suggest that Vernon Dupree and Anita Dupree could soon learn the truth as well after receiving important news concerning one of their grandchildren. For grandparents whose greatest joy has always been watching their family thrive, this revelation threatens to replace comfort with deep anxiety. The possibility that another generation of their family could face difficult medical decisions weighs heavily over them before they even have time to fully absorb the news. Every member of the Dupree family is suddenly reminded that life can change in a single moment, no matter how carefully the future has been planned. Their strength will soon be tested as they attempt to hold one another together through yet another emotional storm. Naomi's confession also creates another emotionally delicate situation involving Ashley Morgan. After learning what her daughter has been hiding, Dani finds herself seeking out the trusted nurse for a deeply sensitive conversation. On the surface, it appears Dani may simply want answers about Naomi's BRCA diagnosis, hoping Ashley can provide guidance during such an overwhelming time. Yet another possibility quietly lingers beneath the surface, bringing unexpected tension into the discussion. Ashley once shared a close bond with Andre Richardson, and that past connection may suddenly become relevant once again. Whether Dani's questions revolve around Naomi's health, Andre, or perhaps both, the conversation promises to uncover emotions that have remained unresolved for far too long. While Naomi struggles with life-changing news, Anita Dupree faces an emotional battle of her own. Early in the week, she anxiously waits for the results of her lumpectomy, knowing that those answers could shape the next chapter of her life. The waiting itself becomes almost unbearable, with every passing moment stretching longer than the last as uncertainty settles over the entire family. Fortunately, Anita never has to face that frightening silence alone. Vernon stands firmly beside the woman he loves, refusing to let her shoulder the fear by herself, while Dani and Nicole Dupree surround her with unwavering support and reassurance. Their presence serves as a powerful reminder that even in life's darkest moments, family can become the greatest source of strength, offering hope when certainty is impossible to find. Across Fairmont Crest, another relationship approaches a defining moment as Tomas Navarro prepares to take an enormous leap of faith with Catherine "Cat" Richardson. Filled with hope and nervous excitement, Tomas decides the time has finally come to ask the question that could change both of their lives forever. His proposal carries dreams of a shared future built upon everything they have experienced together and everything he believes still lies ahead. But the answer he receives is far from predictable. Instead of providing immediate certainty, Kat responds in a way that leaves the future of their relationship hanging in delicate balance. Whether her answer is yes, no, or somewhere uncertain in between, the emotional consequences begin unfolding almost immediately, leaving both of them wondering whether love alone will be enough to bridge the growing distance between them. As Kat struggles to sort through her emotions, one person steps forward to help her find clarity. Chelsea Hamilton, who is not only Kat's closest friend but also her cousin and trusted business partner, offers heartfelt advice during one of the most uncertain moments of Kat's life. Chelsea understands that hesitation can sometimes be more painful than making a difficult decision, and she gently encourages Kat to be honest with herself about what she truly wants. If Kat has responded to Tomas with uncertainty rather than commitment, Chelsea may urge her to stop living in emotional limbo and choose a direction before both of them suffer even greater heartache. Yet, before those wounds have a chance to heal, another conflict erupts when Kat makes a completely spontaneous purchase that immediately frustrates Tomas. What begins as a seemingly ordinary decision quickly grows into another source of tension, suggesting that deeper issues are quietly threatening the foundation of their relationship. Elsewhere, Joey Armstrong continues weaving plans that leave everyone around him questioning his true motives. He assigns Randy Parker a brand new mission, but instead of feeling confident, Randy finds himself filled with uncertainty about what exactly Joey expects him to accomplish. The assignment revolves around Deanna McBride, the daughter of Joey's childhood friend Doug McBride, making the request feel strangely personal. Joey wants Randy to reconnect with Deanna for reasons that remain frustratingly unclear, leaving everyone wondering whether this reunion is driven by genuine concern or something much darker hiding beneath the surface. Joey has never been a man whose actions come without purpose, and that alone makes his latest move impossible to ignore. As suspicion quietly builds, the true intention behind his plan becomes one of the week's biggest mysteries. The uncertainty surrounding Joey only deepens when Vanessa McBride arrives with news that immediately puts him on edge. Whatever information she brings clearly catches him off guard, forcing him to reconsider where their partnership is headed. As the week unfolds, Joey decides it is time to alert Vanessa that the rules of their arrangement are changing. The announcement carries an unmistakable sense of tension, suggesting that trust between them may be beginning to fracture under growing pressure. Whether those changes are meant to protect Joey, manipulate Vanessa, or prepare for something much larger remains to be seen. Either way, their business relationship suddenly becomes far more complicated than either of them anticipated. Meanwhile, another family begins confronting fears they never expected to face. Samantha Richardson Smith discovers something significant and decides to share it with both of her fathers, Martin Richardson and Bradley Smitty Smith. Whatever she reveals immediately sends both men into an emotional spiral, replacing calm with deep concern almost instantly. Their thoughts quickly turn toward Tyrell Richardson, whose future suddenly feels uncertain in light of the new information. Endless possibilities race through their minds as they wonder whether Jessica Harris has ended her relationship with him or whether an even more shocking development, such as an unexpected pregnancy, could be looming over the young couple. Until the full truth comes to light, anxiety continues tightening its grip on everyone involved. Amid so much uncertainty, a pair of deeply emotional gift exchanges offers rare moments of warmth and healing. Samantha and Terrell's biological mother, June, receives a special gift that touches her heart in a profound way, leaving her visibly emotional as memories and feelings overwhelm her. The thoughtful gesture reminds her that despite life's hardships, love still has the power to reach even the deepest emotional wounds. Around the same time, Leslie Thomas surprises Eva Thomas with a meaningful gift of her own. Eva is deeply moved by her mother's kindness, and the tender exchange creates one of the week's most uplifting moments. For a brief time, the tension surrounding Fairmont Crest gives way to heartfelt gratitude, reminding everyone that small acts of love can shine even during life's darkest seasons. Still, anyone expecting Leslie Thomas to remain surrounded only by peaceful moments clearly doesn't know her very well. While she manages to reach an understanding with Darlene Hawthorne, raising hopes that the constant arguing between them may finally come to an end, harmony proves to be short-lived. The possibility of a more civil relationship offers a refreshing change, but Leslie's week quickly takes another dramatic turn when she collides with Garland Memorial Hospital's new chief of staff, Dr. Monica McCormick. Monica intends to end the hospital's agreement with Leslie's free clinic, a decision that strikes directly at something Leslie has fought hard to build. Outraged by the news, Leslie refuses to accept the change quietly, setting the stage for another explosive confrontation. It becomes yet another reminder that peace in Fairmont Crest rarely lasts for very long before fresh conflict arrives to replace it. At the same time, Eva Thomas and Isaiah Hawthorne find themselves renegotiating the terms of their own arrangement. At first glance, their disagreement could simply involve practical issues surrounding their living situation, but there are growing hints that something far more meaningful may be hiding beneath the surface. Relationships are often tested not only by major betrayals, but also by everyday compromises, and this negotiation may reveal cracks neither of them fully recognized before. As emotions quietly build, both must decide whether they are willing to adapt for the sake of their future or stand firmly by their own expectations. Even seemingly small disagreements have a way of becoming defining moments when deeper feelings are involved. Their choices could ultimately reshape the direction of their relationship. As the week races toward its dramatic conclusion, the legal battle surrounding Dr. Madison Montgomery reaches an alarming turning point. Her deposition begins to unravel in spectacular fashion, sending shockwaves through everyone involved in the case. What should have been a controlled legal proceeding instead becomes a chaotic disaster, leaving Madison's future hanging by a thread. The fallout extends beyond her alone, placing enormous pressure on her attorneys, Naomi Hawthorne and Bill Hamilton, whose professional reputations may now be caught in the growing storm. Every answer, every objection, and every unexpected twist only intensifies the tension, creating an atmosphere where no one feels safe from the consequences. Finally, another intriguing mystery closes out the week as Grayson Perez receives a surprising offer that could change his immediate future. The proposal may involve Ashley accepting his invitation to spend time together, opening the door to a possible new romantic chapter neither of them fully expected. On the other hand, the opportunity could instead be tied to his responsibilities at the hospital, placing his professional life on an exciting new path. With so many possibilities still unfolding, certainty remains just out of reach, encouraging everyone to keep watching as the next chapter begins. By the end of the week, Fairmont Crest stands forever changed by confessions, proposals, unexpected gifts, family fears, professional battles, and relationships pushed to their emotional limits. Every secret revealed has created another question waiting to be answered, ensuring that the drama beyond the gates is only just beginning.